Hello everyone, my name is Marina and recently I did my flamenco recital, and for today's video I thought that I would share my experience with you. And my apologies because I will be using some footage from last year because I just didn't have the chance to take all new footage this year, so it'll be a bit of cut and paste from last year to this year, and just let's pretend that everything is all brand new. That's why you will see in the footage there will be some people from who are using some masks, you know, because of last year we just came out of COVID. How did I get involved with flamenco? So the sports center, which is near my home, has an open house once a year, and from there you could give a try to the different courses, and there were like lots of different courses like CrossFit, Kung Fu, and etc because I don't remember right now. And I also happened to meet Lorena, who was the flamenco teacher there. Before this, I haven't been really been so interested in flamenco. I mean, I know of flamenco by what I watch on YouTube, by what I watch on TV, but I tell you, seeing flamenco right in front of you is a very different experience.
È una scena di Jurassic Park! No! È Lorena!
And the first time when I saw it, when I saw Lorena dancing and showing her moves, her footwork and etc., I was in love. I was like, wow, this is so cool. I want to do something like this too. And so that is how I started learning from her. And how the school under Lorena is somewhere in September, October. And during this time, all the way until more or less during December, you will be learning techniques. So the techniques will be different kind of aspects like footwork. It could be like compass. Compass means that you learn about the timing, pas palmas, different kind of techniques. And in January onwards, January, February, March, April, May, June, so the next 6 months you will do a choreography. And this year we did 2 choreography. One is called Zorongo and the other one is Tientos. And for Clásica Española, we did a choreography with the song of La Boda de Luis Alonso with Castañuelas. And in the middle, we also celebrate different things like during holidays, there is the Christmas brindisi, which is very important to Italians here. Auguri. So, and also we did external performance. So I think we did 3 external performance this year. We were invited to one, the Museo La Vaccheria, which is interesting to me because I live in this area in Rome called Eur Torino, and there is a museum in Eur Torino called La Vaccheria, and I never even knew about the existence of this museum at all. It is a cool place. Sadly, I don't have a lot of footage for it, so this is the only footage that I have. And at the moment, it does exhibition about Andy Warhol and his soup cans. And the next exhibition that we did is a Biblioteca Laurentina. is very cool, but I had to leave after a while because I had to work in the evening. And finally, we also performed at in front of the San Pietro e Paolo for Notte Bianca. I find San Pietro e Paolo a very interesting place to visit. It's quite picturesque also, and if you haven't been there before, I think it's worth checking it out because I think it's quite beautiful. And 1 week before the actual performance, we have this thing called the Prova Generale, which is also known as a trial run, I guess, in English, whereby we check our final position, we check the timing. Everybody's busy during this time. There'll be people adjusting costumes, there'll be people, checking how the flowers are, etc, etc. But I really like this moment because this is the chance that you are able to see the other levels, the other dancers. And I feel it's very festive because you can sit down, and while they're dancing you could give them, cheers. Yay, you're doing great! And when people are cheering for you, you feel really motivated. And this year I was really motivated because each time we did a difficult move, something quite complicated, they'll be like, whoa! And whenever you hear that cheer, you feel, wow, fire, motivation. It feels really good. It's really good to have, compliments. And during the actual performance, jang jang jang, the actual performance, 1 week later, the actual performance, so we have to come in early to the theater. So we go to this theater called Teatro Vascello, which is somewhere in Monteverde. And the reason is for the final trial run, in the sense that they want to check the sound, and mainly they want to also check the lighting to make sure that everything runs smooth. So here I am getting a ride from Christina and Manuela, and we're just walking inside the theater to reach the changing room. And here is Lorena, being the director, checking out the rest of the levels. And you'll be able to see this list with the timings of the different performance that you'll be able to see, okay, who performs first, who performs second, so you see your when the next act will be like, just to be on the safe side. And here we are walking to our changing room. Jang jang jang, changing room. Manuela's opening the door, and you will see Avanzata 2, Avanzata 1, Lorena's room. And here's where all the magic begins. This is where, sometimes a lot of us like to, be curious and just see what's going on, how the performance is like. That's backstage. So that's what the backstage looks like. Oh, and at every end of the trial run, we always have this thing where we stomp on the floor, and I didn't have a chance to take this footage, but before every performance we always say mierda, 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 which is basically shit, shit, shit. And just to let you know why in general people use shit, shit, shit is because in the olden times at the theaters, people travel with carriages and horses, and the more popular the performance is, the more horses, right, goes to the theater. So that means that the more shit it is. So the more shit it is, the more popular the performance is. So that's why a lot of people say mierda, mierda, mierda instead of break a leg or break a foot or break whatever. Anyway, yeah, here we are getting ready for the actual performance. With makeup, some of us will be eating a quick dinner at this point of time. Yeah, and everybody's feeling really charged at this time. And here is the performance. So this is the first performance, which is La Boda de Luis with the castanets, castañuelas. This is our performance called Zorongo. This choreography we've done already last year, so this year it's a lot easier for us to do because we are very familiar with it. And as you can see, we changed back to this black outfit with our colorful fringes, which looks very beautiful. The fringes are very beautiful, but for me it was very much a hassle because it keeps tangling in my hands. I don't know how the others are able to do it. Everyone else looks perfect, but for me, I was struggling with the fringes getting on my hands. Tried to move my hands a little bit so that it doesn't strangle my hands, but I don't know. Everything I did, it did nothing. It did nothing at all. But we look good though. We really look nice. Oh, and now I want to show you something very cool. This is a footage of Christina and me after our lesson, just newly learning this step. So we are here in the changing room and practicing our moves.
Mani in alto.
And compare it to the final performance. Cool, huh? And anyway, Tientos is, I think, my favorite choreography of all the choreography that we did this year. Also mostly because the teacher put me right in the middle and in front. Wow, I love being in front. Woohoo! So I feel very satisfaction. Woohoo! Yahoo! See the face, see the face. Prang! See the face of, oh, I did it. Ching, 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 ching. I did it. So yeah, that was my flamenco journey this year. Not just this year, since 2017 even. Wow, how long is that? That means 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Wow, 7 years. 7 years of flamenco. I've done it already. Wow, I didn't realize that I've been taking flamenco for quite a long time. Not bad. And I still enjoy it. I still love it. But I just have to tell you, in honesty, after the performance, I was so tired and I was so fatigued that the next day, I don't want to hear anything about flamenco. I don't want to do anything about flamenco. I just want to sleep and get some rest because it was so tiring. And I want to show you one more thing also. It's something that I wanted to share. This is a technique that I learned after doing marathon many years ago. Sometimes once you have finished doing flamenco, your calves are complaining and hurting a lot. So what I like to do is to do this. It's a secret that I'm sharing with you. Let me just move the chair. Is this jang 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 compression socks. They really help. Yeah, they don't look very glamorous or very sexy, but you put it on before you go to sleep, and trust me, when you wake up in the morning, your calves feels really good. So yeah, before I go, io volevo dire grazie a mie amiche Daniela, Cristina, Manuela, Francesca e Laura. Grazie per essere mie amiche e soprattutto Lorena. Thank you for being my teacher. No, grazie per essere mia maestra or professoressa. How do you say that? Anyway, yeah. So yeah, thank you and for watching my video blog, and thank you for listening to me. Hope to see you the next time. This is Marina. Bye for now. Mwah!